there. Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Bye-bye. Yeah. Been a while since I've skated, but still fun. Especially when these roads are so bumpy, it's really weird. Remember there being a lake up here. I may be wrong, but there it is. Whoa. Probably snakes around here. Let's try to find one. Whoa! That was a bit scary. As you can see, we have what I believe is tobacco, because this stuff is everywhere around here. There's so much of it. It just keeps going. Venturing around, and I just found this cool church area. There's no one here. A little cemetery over there. There's the church building. There's the church van. And now I see a little lake down here. So, I'm out of breath. Actually, instead of going to that lake, there's this tree. Let's climb it. Let's do it. Good enough. Now I have to get the camera. How does Jason do it? Now I'm gonna take you up there, and I'm gonna talk about some stuff. Hello, now that I got the intro, about as long as the intro to Kingdom Hearts 2, now that we got that out of the way, I can start the actual video. Yay! So, I'm gonna try to edit this a lot better than I normally do. Instead of just filming different chunks and just editing those chunks in, I'm gonna try to film an entire thing and then take parts of that thing out. That way, the cuts aren't so drastic, although I'm probably gonna be moving a lot, so we'll see how this all goes. So to start off, welcome to my new little tree home. Place is actually really cool. Bit off the ground, but nothing too scary. This church is actually kind of cool. There's a building over there, that way. Can't see it because trees blocking it. But over there, there's an abandoned, looks like old church with a little hole inside of one of the doors. And that looks like it'd be really cool to go around and adventure inside, so I'll probably end up doing that within the next upcoming weeks. So, one thing that I wanted to talk about, I have a ton of things, but they just go away from my mind as soon as I start recording. But one thing is I'm finally gonna get dreads that I've been wanting for over a year now. Some have like started naturally, just from like neglect. As you can see, they're well hidden in my hair. But there's this one right here, and they probably don't look how dreads are supposed to look, but whatever, they're mine and I love them. There's that one, there's some weirdly shaped ones, like this one back here. Ah, can't see how that is. There's that, there's this one, and then there's this one, which is probably my newest little baby one. But some people have finally convinced me to go through and dread absolutely everything. Hoping it's long enough. If not, oh well, there'll be little baby hobbit looking dreads. That's what I'm really excited for. There's that. And other new things in my life. Starting high school at a different school, which is, like I said last vlog, that's going to be my 10th school in 9 years. So it's not going to be too much of a change, although going into it, if I have dreads when going into that experience, ooh, that's going to be a challenge, but hopefully it'll be worth it. I've been wanting them for a while now, and I'm not going to let the opinions of other people get in the way of something that I've wanted to do for a while. It's what I tell myself now, but hopefully I'll be able to follow through with that. The number one thing that I probably want to say is, with this channel and whatever I'm doing with social media, probably not going to make another Instagram or commit to another Instagram, because that just consumed my entire life. I spent so much of my time trying to portray an image to me to people I didn't even talk to, and that was just really destructive on my behalf. But as for like my Snapchat, Twitter, stuff like that, I'm hoping to, and YouTube, the way I'm communicating to you guys, as YouTube is pretty much exploding right now with the adpocalypse and all of that stuff, I was hoping to just create a community with it. I know a ton of other people do that, and a lot of people have. As you probably know, if you watch me, you almost definitely know, like Dakota Wint, Jason, aka like V1I, Koi Fresco, just like those guys. I wanted to kind of like make my own little bubble, because they all have their little tribe things, and I want to be able to help people out like that, and have people help me out, because God knows I need it. I've just been talking to people on Twitter, just random strangers, and just being able to build that bond so quickly is just so cool to do. And being out in the pretty much middle of nowhere compared to what I've been used to, it's awesome to be able to make that bond with people who I have never seen before in person. Hopefully after high school and everything like that, I'll be able to travel the country like I've been wanting to do for a long time now. Trying to find a way to financially do that, but if I keep thinking about it, I'll eventually find a way to do it and commit through with it. As I was saying about that community, I want to make a community where everyone feels open to just be able to talk, because I've noticed with some other environments who want to make a community, it's really divided between them. But I just want to be able to build something where people are able to express their thoughts and just ask questions about anything without feeling, I don't want to say judged, but I believe that's what like judged has become now. It's not like what it used to be, like, oh wow, look at me judging, I have brown hair, or blonde as some people call it. I don't know what color this is. I'm getting really off track now. But I just want to make a thing where people don't have to feel ashamed for like not knowing something or being stuck. Because that's something that I personally have a problem with, and knowing that I'm probably not alone with a lot of the things I am experiencing, there's probably other people out there who just don't feel comfortable sharing things. And I want to make an environment where people can just be open. It's just awesome to be open like that. So that's where I'm probably going to wrap things off. Just saying how I want to build a community like this, and just be able to do the stuff that I love to do, and just incorporate other people into that. And those cars hopefully better not be messing up the audio, but I should be loud enough, so it doesn't matter. Just being able to build that community, that's the dream, that's what I want to do, that's what this video is about. Not just like having dreads, which are gonna actually be really cool. I'm trying to find a salon for them and dye them like a platinum blonde. But aside from that, I want to build a community. I've used that word more times within the past 20 minutes than I have in my entire life, but community, here we come. Yes, that's the point. Point of this video, build a community, talk to all of you lovelies, and just experience life while we still can. I mean, who knows what's after this? No one knows for sure. No one. As much as people are like, oh yeah, this is for certain, this is exactly what's gonna happen, and then someone else says something contradictory to that with the exact same just belief. We don't know what's gonna happen. We're just all creatures on a rock, floating through space and just living with other creatures. Why can't we just all get along with everything? I'm just a big hippie, sitting in a tree, recording myself to put on a global web that connects us all together and hopefully be able to influence someone else's life for the better. And I just hope that I can build something where we can all do that.